And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Just warming back again, and had a little bit of a problematic start to the last recording. Had to end up wiping my device for quite a bit of things, and so the intro not quite as spectacular as it has been, and I'm changing some things up. So this will be a fresh one for next week. So let's get into it. Checking out the injuries and everything so far. We are injury free for the first time all season, as the Cardinals still looking with one guy out. James Hodgins is going to be out for a few more weeks, while Starks is finally recovering from his broken toe that he had weeks back. So we're looking to see if we can possibly take advantage. As for the divisional standings, Lions 2 games down from the Packers. We have one game where we can hold our own and try and bring it back, but we got to hope for a Packer loss if we're going to get the division. Buccaneers lead the Saints by a game. Redskins lead by 2 games over in the East, while the Seahawks and Rams are deadlocked there. While the Steelers and Bengals are half a game apart between them, Steelers in the lead at the moment. Colts are barely leading the South, as the 4 teams in that division right now are just not doing hardly anything. However, in the East, the Bills are dominating. Still perfect at 11-0, while the Patriots sit at 9-3. They'll make the playoffs, but it'll be a wild card. And the Broncos sitting at 9-2, they got a game over the Chiefs, so hopefully they'll be able to make something happen. As we get into the players that we'll be facing, a couple of big names that will be in this one for certain. Well, we look at the quarterback, it's going to be Josh McCown. Hopefully we'll be able to try and see if we can rattle him a little bit. The Sam Houston State quarterback just never did really have a big career in the NFL, but things can change in a video game. And with Emmitt Smith on the Cardinals, he'll be watching Marcel Shipp run the football to see how well things are going to go there. The 2 big names we'll be looking at today are going to be Larry Fitzgerald, who was a rookie in the 04-05 season, and Anquan Bolden, who is going to be there. One of the other receivers, Brian Johnson, will definitely be a target for them in this football game, while they also have Freddie Jones at the tight end spot. As for defensively, one of the guys we're going to have to look out for is going to have to be Burt Berry. He's going to be one of the better ones on the end, while outside linebacker Raynoch Thompson is going to be trouble as well. Ronald McKinnon will be sitting right beside him, so it could be tough there. The cornerbacks, not really a whole lot that we can say for them. Ronaldo Hill and David Macklin will be the starters for the main coverages, while Adrian Wilson and Dexter Jackson will be covering the deep parts of the field. Neil Rackers will be the kicker, and this one, Scott Player, is going to be the punter, and we're definitely going to see if we can actually do something. So, like I was going to say in the last recording, when I was trying to do this week here before things went south, I am going to be bringing in an old playbook. As you see, we have lost 4 out of the 5 games that we have had. So we went from a 6-0 record to 7-4 now, and we have the opportunity to actually miss the playoffs if things go south even more. So I'm bringing in the package that I had during my Minnesota Vikings franchise. We're bringing in the Minnesota playbook from my coaching days in that franchise. We're going to see how well that does. We'll have a few changes we'll have to make, but there's going to be a few favorites in there as well. So I will see you at kickoff. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Detroit, Michigan. We're back at Ford Field for what's going to be hopefully an exciting matchup for us in this one. Cardinals coming to visit Detroit to see if they can actually take down the host in Motor City today, but we're definitely going to be trying our best to stop them. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that today in this one, while the Cardinals have had a history of some big upsets against other teams. As you see, some of our guys there, Brock Marion there, has got a couple of sacks on his career, 31 interceptions. While you see Dexter Jackson, he's got 4 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, and a recovery as well. So that man is definitely going to be somebody we'll have to look out for certain. So, the one thing that's going to be big here is going to be trying to get back into the old playbook that I used. I used that one and modified it for about a couple of seasons with Minnesota, and definitely used it to try and enhance our run game. And we're going to get the toss and we're going to kick it. So Hanson's going to start off the game by giving them the football. I'm going to get this stick to listen today, as Hanson will kick a pretty good one here. Lions football is underway. Lions and Cardinals start things off. Emmitt Smith's going to return this one. Now with the tackle, thinking he's going to cut back. He don't. 29-yard line for Arizona. Let's see how McCown and company can do here. So it's going to be real interesting to see if we can take advantage of this. They will most likely be looking to try and run the ball decently with Ship today. So definitely have to watch out for that as they go back to pass first. And that's going to be a good catch there. That's Larry Fitzgerald. As you see, McCown now 2,000 yards in the season. So he's been definitely hitting his targets. Ball at the 46-yard line, 1st and 10, as they'll hand off to Ship, and Ship will get caught up on the line a bit, 2 yards. See what they do here. Back to passer, and that's going to be a good throw over the middle, and that's going to be Anquan Bolden. He's got one, and he's got a first down. As you see that duo, 48 catches on the year, only 4 touchdowns, but they almost have 1,000 yards between them. As their record now is just pretty much flipped as Fitzgerald goes in motion this time. Back to pass from McCown. He's going to throw that one over the middle, and Brock Marion has got his head on a swivel. Interception. We highlighted him for good reason today as McCown throws his first pick as he tried to give that one over the middle. And Marion was watching his zone, and he watched it perfectly as they are pressing hard here. Going to go back to pass here on this one. Can we launch this? And we will. That's going to be Charles Rogers, and he's going to get tracked down from behind. That's going to be a huge first down there. See if we can actually get a run this time. As Jones is going to take it, he'll plow his way forward. Sadly, we've been averaging 2.1 turnovers a game this year, but thankfully we didn't turn the ball over first to start this game. And that's going to be a handoff there. Jones will get met by the linebacker, as that was Ronald McKinnon. I thought that was him. 9th-year man out of North Alabama, 6 foot 245. He's definitely built to play the position. Trying to see if we can run Alexander more on a kind of an out. We're gonna throw that one to him, and he's got it. They were playing zone, and thankfully we found him. 1st and 10 now, inside the red zone, as Jones will get a couple there. Didn't have time to lower the shoulder there, but it's okay. All right, going to go back to pass here on this one. Going to fire that over the middle. Roy Williams has got it, and he's close to the goal line. First down there. Not really sure about the draw play here, but we'll try it. First down, we got options here as Jones will plow through and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Kevin Jones. He tucked the ball and plowed forward and got just enough. He's been getting 2 yards all day today. He needed 2 there and he got it. As Kevin Jones just basically hit as he got through the hole. And they're going to call it 1 yard, but that's all right. You know what? Single back. 2 tight ends in there. As that actually is going to be a short drop, and Anquan Bolden's got a reception. That's a 9-yard gain. That's a good way to throw and run. Kind of sad that I didn't get to run my packages like I wanted to today, but you see Boss Bailey there. 37 tackles, 7 of those for a loss this year. Split backs for McCown as they got a huge package in there. As that is going to be a handoff, and that is going to be nowhere to go. And they're going to hand that off, and Ship is going to go nowhere. That's our man right back there, Dan Wilkinson, former first-round pick for the Cincinnati Bengals back in the late 90s. I believe it was 96 that he got picked up, and Wilkinson definitely a veteran at this point. He makes a great play. So 4th down, and they're going to have to punt. As that is going to be a huge kick there. See what can go this time. Swinton's going to look for a return here, and you're going to find nothing. Change this to a dive. See if I can get Celestinger lower shoulder. And he's going to plow forward. He gets 2 yards. That's basically been a run today. Back to pass here. Going to throw that over the middle, and Charles Rogers has got it. Threw that one just past McKinnon. As that is a good catch there. That's a 1st down. As Harrington threaded the needle a little bit. There's McKinnon. Tried to swat it, but he wasn't close enough. So 53 yards now for Rogers on the season. He's got over 1,000 yards. I'll have to definitely figure out what's going on with the 0 touchdowns, because everybody should know that he has got more than 0. As Jones will not be able to get back to the line, loses a yard there, so that's a tackle for loss there for Orlando Pace, who made the tackle. This might be a really good chance to throw this one deep to Rogers. Gonna go back to Pace. Oh boy, Harrington's gonna have no time there. That's Orlando Pace again. No, excuse me, it's Kelvin Pace. I don't know why I'm thinking Orlando Pace, but okay. Calvin Pace, excuse me. My apologies, Calvin. I'm sorry, buddy. Well, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. It ends on a negative note. Lions lead it, though, 7-0 over the Cardinals after 1. All right, going to go back to pass on this one. Going to try and launch this and see if we can get it new. Could not get the deep corner, excuse me. A little bit of an offensive adjustment there for me, so that's why there was a split in that video. Nothing to record there, footage-wise anyways. That's going to be a handoff, and Ship is going to fight his way forward. He'll get 4 yards. 2nd and 6, they've got offset eye. Strong to the left there as they're going to hand that off. Long handoff for Ship. The Ship is going to break free here, and he's going to be finally brought down. Fernando Bryant cut him off and kept him from making a huge run, bigger than what it already was. That's going to be a big 1st down as he's got 28 yards now on the 5 rushes. Single back, strong to the left. They've got 2 tight ends in there, and they're going to roll out. As that's going to be a good throw there, and Dre Bly in front of that one. I want to see that man make another interception today. We've already got 1. Hopefully we can get another one today. Back to pass here on this one. McCown's going to throw that. That's going to be caught right there in the hands of Anquan Bolden. So that was a good, accurate pass right where it needed to go. Split backs, 2 tight end in there. Let's see what they do this time. Should be a, oh, never mind. I thought it was going to be a run and no. That one knocked down. Brock Marion was over there and just volleyball tapped it to the ground. As we'll look at McCown's numbers on the day so far, he's got 4 completions. He's thrown the ball 8 times, or 7 times. 2nd and 10. About 5:36 left in the half, as that'll be a small carry of a couple. So good tackle there by Jeremiah Trotter, as Ship didn't get as open as he wanted to be there. 3rd and 8 on the 36. You see Jeremiah Trotter, last season he had 96 tackles. I forget who that was with though. As that is going to be back to pass. Going to throw that one, and Jeremiah Trotter nearly had one as he got hit and dropped the football. That was nearly interception number 2. We need some good blocking here if this is going to work out. See if we can put Schlesinger out there. And give me a good handoff. Jones is going to find some room here. Can he go? Let's see if he can. He's not going to be able to get all of it, but he got a good chunk there. That's what we're looking for. Get those guys on the edge. As that was a good handoff. Great blocking. As Schlesinger led block there, got the cornerback, and he was able to spring Jones. Nearly got out to the 50. A 31-yard run. That's probably one of the best runs he has had this season for certain, as pace had to bring him down. Let's switch some things up here. If they're not in man coverage, okay. They are in man, so that's going to be good for them. Let's switch some things up here now. Hike the ball. Got to launch this one. Let's see if we get it. Nope, nope, nope. That one did not go far enough. I tried to heal Alexander on that one, but what I should have been, I thought that my wideout out there was square, not circle. All right, so let's see what we got this time. Rogers is by himself over there. Let's see if this works out. Try and hike this thing as soon as we can. Launch this one. Who's got it? That's Santana Moss. Good to see that man back in uniform and on the field, as that was a good little corner route there. He makes a catch. And there's the fan with the blue and silver sign. Santana Moss, number 85. As we'll try this again. We're going to sweep this out. Nope. They were blitzing hard on that one. Let's see what we got on this one. We're going to try and see if we can come up with something here. Back to pass on this one. Going to launch this one. And Charles Rogers has got it. And he's going to plow his way forward to about the 10. First down Lions. Let's try a no huddle here. See if we can get something off of that. Let's see here. Actually, Santana Moss might be open on this. Back to pass here. Going to launch this for Moss. And oh no! He dropped it. No. They were running a zone package deep out there, and Moss just could not handle the pass on that one. Oh, that hurt. That hurt me so bad. All right, let's try this again. We're going to see if we can get it to work this time. Back to pass there. Got to launch that one quickly, and Santana Moss has got it that time. Took you 2 tries, but you got it, kid. Way to go. That'll make it 13-0 now as the Lions are starting to work offensively. 1st and 10, the 25. Arizona got to see if they can put something together. They have tried and failed so far. They have driven the football. That's not been the problem. The problem has been when they get close, they've not been able to actually do anything with it. The Ship is going to get the handoff, and he's going to lose a yard there. Good tackle. And Ship was unable to get out of the backfield. It looked like a loss of about a half a yard there. You see the recipient of the tackle, Boss Bailey. His name has come up quite a bit lately. 38 tackles, 7 of those for loss this season. As Ship is going to break free that time. Boss Bailey around him again. As it's a tackle by him and one other. 3rd and 6 now. All right, back to pass on this one from McCown. He's going to look to the right, and there's going to be a big catch there. I believe that was Johnson, but flagged down, and it's going to be holding on the offense. So one of the linemen made a mistake there, got too much jersey, and that's going to back him up, as it was the right guard that made that happen. So that's the 2-minute warning now. Cardinals were driving. Now they're falling back a bit here. Split backs here for McCown as he's going to attempt to throw this one. That one's going to be a deep try, and that's caught. Dre Bly unable to get back there to make something happen, but he makes the tackle on Anquan Bolden. That's a huge catch and run there for that man. 1st and 10 now. Single back here on this one, as Ship is going to get the handoff, and he's unable to get through the hole fast enough. That'll be a short little carry of nothing. Bolden and Fitzgerald are out there, and that's going to be a handoff. And Boss Bailey was over there quickly. 3rd and 8 now. They're trying to rush this. McCown's going to throw that one short, and that is not going to do it. And we'll call timeout here with a minute left. So 4th and 2 now. And ball's on the 30-yard line. They believe they've got enough to kick the field goal. So here we go. This is going to be up, and it is going to doink off the upright. Right-hand side was not friendly. So Lions will take over with 56 seconds left, as he just barely shanked it. It needed another foot to the left to be good, as Rackers has missed one today. All right, going to fake the handoff there. Uh-oh. Got to throw that one quickly, and Charles Rogers will get that catch. Okay, about 40 seconds left here. Going to throw that one to a wide open Rogers, and he's going to step out of bounds, so that'd be a 6-yard gain. Try and save those timeouts if we can. See how well we can do here. 2nd and 4 now, 38 seconds left in the half, as Harrington's going to roll out. We're just take it and go out of bounds. 1st down, so Harrington with a rollout, able to find his way upfield a bit. Fresh set of downs. Hopefully Jackson will go towards Rogers on this one. Uh-oh. That's not going to work out. We'll have to call timeout there. So 1 timeout left, as they blitzed and nobody picked them up. So that did not work out at all. As you see, Adrian Wilson, he has made a lot of plays this year. 80 tackles, and that's now his 2nd sack. Back to pass here. Going to fire that one, and that is going to be intercepted. Tried to force it, but did not work out. So I'm getting to where I'm throwing at least 1 interception a game, as the Cardinals will take over. 22 seconds left. Should have lobbed it. Dexter Jackson stepped in the way of that one. If I lobbed it, probably would have gave Moss a better opportunity for it, but Jackson cut off the route there, so no opportunity for Moss to be able to intervene on that catch. But Lions are going to lead this one after 1 half of football. It is 14-0 right now. Lions over the Cardinals. As we go to the halftime show, we're definitely going to see how things have gone so far. It's been pretty good, as the Lions 228 yards offense, 146 for the Cardinals, so they've not done too bad. A turnover apiece for both teams as Jones and Ship are fighting it out with low yardages, 32 for Jones and Ship with about 44. As you see the sacks today, Wilson and Pace have got a sack apiece. Harrington, 188 yards and a touchdown so far. He's probably going to be the halftime hero. As you see, the Rackers' missed field goal has definitely been a problem. They were going to get some points, but they've been shut out so far. You see Rogers and Moss with over 180 yards combined between those two. It's been really... I'm not going to say it's been good. It's not been totally good, but we've been consistent about moving the football and making some plays. You see McCown with 102 yards so far after one half of football. He's definitely got to try and see if he can get his team downfield and into the end zone for certain, because it's definitely not working out so far. As you see Dexter with that interception that he had earlier. We happened to glance down there. Anquan Bolden's got 85 yards receiving so far on the day, but no scores for Arizona, and having 0 points is no way to win anything. As we're looking at the halftime hero, looks like it'll probably be Harrington, and it is actually going to be Santana Moss. 3 receptions, 64 yards, and a touchdown, as he is one of the main reasons we have the lead. And we will be right back for the second half of football. And Rackers starting things off here for the second half of football. Lions will get the ball, and that's going to skip and bounce over the upright there, bouncing off the crossbar, excuse me. We take a look at the NFC North, and Green Bay's got a handle on it so far. The good thing is that we won't be able to drop below Chicago, because they've got 3 losses on the division, so they have not been looking good at all this year. As see if we maybe can get something out here. Try this little sweep. And I'm going to hand this one off. Jones is going to find some room. And oh boy, Jones has got some room here. Jones has got some room and finally shoved out of bounds there. As Kevin Jones with another big run. That sweep is working out big time. We're getting some good blocks. I love it when the sweep works like that. We had great blocking on the line. Schlesinger and one other were able to get upfield, and Jones able to hang on to the football and get shoved out of bounds. A 40-yard run there, and that is going to be a huge. Kevin Jones now 8 rushes, 72 yards on the day, one of his better days this year, as that is going to be a handoff for Johnson. Johnson will get a yard there. That's about it. We may try that again. As they do not want me to go out. We'll dive this one. How about that? As Johnson will go up the middle. He's going to run a guy over. There we go. We'll lower the shoulder. Larry Johnson's going to get some big yards, as that is going to be a big first down there for him. Going to go back to pass here on this one. Oh, got to throw that quick, and Harrington barely got that one off. As Jones will get the handoff, and wow, good penetration there by the defense. Cardinals came in with a huge blitz there and made something happen that time. See what we got here on this one. Hopefully we'll be able to do something. Back to pass on that one. Gonna throw that over the middle, and Moss has got it close to the sticks, but not quite. I'd be tempted to just take the field goal here, but part of me wants to kind of push the envelope a bit. I'll try and get this first down here, and we're going to get close. That got, oh boy. Come on, get that first down. I don't know if we got it, and we did not. You know what? I think the problem might have been the ball was in the wrong hand, but you know what? How about we challenge this? We're going to see if we can get a ball spot error here. Give our guys time to rest as well. I'm that coach that if I feel like anything's wrong, I want to throw that challenge flag. I don't know if I'll get this one, but we will see, as he might have been stopped short for certain, but it was really close. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. That's okay. We will lose a timeout here, but hopefully we won't need it. All right. That is okay, guys. That's okay. Denny Green definitely happy about that one, so they will get the football, but they've not been able to do anything with it. Ball's going to be at the 14-yard line, so it pretty much was like a punt there. So let's see what we got this time. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 14. They are pushed back. They've got to try and get some points here. So there's going to be a deep throw there, and that one knocked down. Few risky passes today, as you see the deflections and the interceptions. Jackson and Marion each with an interception today. Offset eye to the weak side as McCown's going to throw that to that side. Fitzgerald will get the dump off. That'll be 3 yards, but they need a lot more than 3 here. I think we'll go with 4 Sky, try and see if we can keep him in front. Josh McCown on the day, 7 for 14, 105 yards and an interception. So, see what he does this time. He's going to throw that one deep. That's a good catch. Anquan Bolden's got it as he got past Dre Bly. Now at the 45-yard line. Arizona's got to see if they can do something here. It's Bolden now, 6 receptions, 113 yards. The longest was a 43-yarder he had earlier as Bolden goes in motion. I formation. As that is going to be a good handoff, and Dan Wilkinson got back there. That's a tackle for a loss as he brings down Ship. As that is going to be a big handoff. Ship's going to get it. And he's going to take that upfield as far as he can. Brock Marion with the saving tackle there. As 31 had to bring down 31. As Ship now with about 50 yards rushing on 13 carries. And Ship, now Ship ain't going to get the football that time, but Fitzgerald will. Fernando Bryant brings him down for the tackle, but that's a first down for the Cardinals. Single back, strong to the right with 2 wideouts. Fitzgerald goes in motion to the weak side. As McCown will throw that one, and that one deflected. Dre Bly in front of it. Incomplete as him and Marion give a fist bump. As that's going to be back to pass. McCown's going to throw that quick, and Jeremiah Trotter swatted it. 3rd and 10 now as they're stalling out here. That's going to be a good throw. Short, and Goodman's in front of it. Andre Goodman's got one. Can he go, though? Can he go? He looks like he might. Touchdown. Pick 6. Ha ha. McCown made a crucial error. As Goodman was on his man, tried to hit Anquan Bolden, and Goodman just enough speed to outrun the quarterback and the lineman. A pick 6. Single back, 2 tight ends in there. As that is going to be a rollout. And that's going to be a good throw. Oh, tried to hit Fitzgerald, but Fitzgerald just could not handle it. as he had a lot of pressure from Fernando Bryant over there. That's going to be incomplete. So that is, so far on the day, he's got 9 completions. But I believe at the moment he is subpar. Single back here from McCown. He's going to look to the left there, and that nearly picked off by Dre Bly, who's had a number of interceptions this year and a number of interception returns for touchdowns. That could have been number 4, as McCown has thrown 5 incompletions on the day at the moment. Or at least in a row, I should say. As that's going to be a good throw to the left, and that one is knocked down, but there's a flag. It could be pass interference. No, that's actually going to be holding. Dre Bly cleanly swatted it. So that'll make it 4th and 10 now, and the Cardinals will have to punt. 1st and 10 now. McCown seeing if he can do something this time. Josh McCown with single back as he's going to roll out. And he's going to find Fitzgerald. And Fitzgerald nearly broke one along the sideline. Finally knocked down and out of bounds. Now make a good pass there is Fitzgerald. You're going to see his numbers thrown to 6 times, 4 catches, 59 yards. And they will hand off to Ship, and Ship is going to go nowhere. Jeremiah Trotter and Teddy Lehman are over there. Split backs in the shotgun for McCown. He's looking to try and get some room. We have not pressured the quarterback much today, and I say that, and then guess who shows up? Dan Wilkinson. I've gotten good about being able to say something that's not happened, only for it to happen on the next play. Oh, Dennis Green not happy. Dan Wilkinson now adds to his already beefy numbers. Video game numbers for this man. As that is going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. And it ends on a big note. Lions leading this one in a blowout, 21-0 over the Cardinals so far after 3. Cardinals are in no chance situation if they don't get something happening on this drive or the next drive. As they are down by 3 scores, that is going to be a flag, and that's going to be an incomplete pass there. That probably was holding. And then, oh, it's on the defense. Uh-oh. Okay, so an automatic 1st down for the Cardinals, so they get out of a situation there. Instead of punting, they get a fresh set of downs. So here we go. Shotgun, split back. See what McCown can do on this down. As that's going to be a handoff, and it's going nowhere. Dan Wilkinson was back there just about the time the ball was handed off, as Ship is definitely not happy about that. Try to move some guys around here and get some big coverages. So here we go. McCown back to pass. He's going to throw that one, and that one knocked down. Fernando Bryant was in position and said no. As we'll look at McCown's numbers again right now, it has not been the best for him. He's thrown a ton of passes, completed a good number of them, but the problem is they're not scoring. That's their main trouble right now. We'll go with 3 robber here and see if we can cause some issues. Split backs here for McCown. 3rd down. See what Dennis Green has got drawn up on this play. That's a short dump off. And Ship is going to receive one first time today. But that'll make it 4th down. As Jones will get the handoff. Jones is going to find a little room. He'll get a couple yards. 2nd and 8 here. Johnson's going to get the handoff. He's going to find room. He'll cut up field. That's going to be a 1st down. Beautiful run there by Larry Johnson. We've not seen him for a while because of me benching him. As Johnson gets the handoff. Good enough block there by the center to be able to get it as Larry cut up field and then made that one happen. 11-yard gain there. Wilson made the tackle. So let's bring in Schlesinger to run the ball. As you see, Adrian Wilson made the tackle, 81 so far and 2 sacks this year on the season. As Schlesinger will plow forward, he'll get 2. As that's going to be a good handoff there. And good blocking there, but just couldn't get around everybody. 2 more yards. So let's see what we got. Hopefully somebody will be open. May look for Moss on this one too. As Moss will actually get open. And he dropped it. Oh, Moss, buddy, you've been having trouble today. 4:01 left in the game. Arizona's got to score this drive or it's over. As that is going to be good throw there. And Dre Bly nearly had a pick. 4 interceptions, 31 tackles on the season. He has got 3 pick six. I formation here, and McCown's going to dump that off left, and that'll be caught, but they're going to call that incomplete. 3rd and 10 now with just under 4 to go, as McCown's going to throw that deep, and it's caught, and Quan Bolden has it. Let's see what we got here. Back to pass for McCown. He's going down. Dan Wilkinson back there again. So shotgun again this time as they're trying the no huddle. And that is going to be deflected. As you see Wilkinson now, 2 sacks on the day. Wilson's got a sack for Arizona. 3rd and 17 now. McCown's got to make something happen. And that is going to be a good catch. And Quan Bolden has got another one. He has been a big target for them today. But they've got to get in the end zone. As that is going to be a good throw, and that one deflected. Boss Bailey has got that good little deflection, incomplete. 2nd and 10. McCown looking to see what he can do this time. So that's going to be a good throw to the left, and Bolden's got another catch. As we got to get everybody lined back up. 3rd and 2 now. Less than 3 minutes to go in the game. As that is a dump off for Bolden. He is the man right now. And, I did not mean to do that. I was trying to back Wilkinson up, and I was in the middle of retreating, apparently. 2:30 left, and McCown is trying to drive this one. He's going to launch for the end zone, but that is going to drop incomplete. Marion and Bryant were over there to say no to that one. Back to pass here from McCown. He's going to throw that one. That one deflected, knocked down. 3rd and 10. Back to pass from McCown. He's looking. Going to fire that one left, and he missed everybody. 4th and 10 now. Last chance for him in this one, as they will fake the handoff, and he's going to launch it deep, and that one off the hands of Bolden. He could not reel it in. That's going to be a turnover on downs, and the Lions fans are psyched. This will be only the 2nd win in 6 weeks. As that is going to end the day for McCown for the most part. All right, so 2nd down, they're in shotgun again. Back to pass here on this one. Going to throw that one in the middle of everybody, and Robert Porcher, the lineman, the defensive end, has got a pick. Josh McCown, buddy, you got to chill out. As Porcher actually backed up in the zone, I put them on that zone blitz, and that was pretty much it. So big day for Detroit as they wash away the lost woes by coming home and making a good stand against Arizona. The Cardinals fall in this one, 21-0. As they just could not get any kind of offense going at all. The defense just could not play good enough to make things happen. As they allowed well over 300 yards in this game, it definitely was not a big day for the Cardinals. They'll have to lick their wounds and try and see if they can salvage this season, but time has pretty much run out for them. as we go to the post-game show. And we would definitely see the tale of two stories. 340 yards for the Cardinals, but they could not contribute anything other than turnovers. 312 yards for the Lions as we let off the gas in the second half in this one. You see a lot of great plays today. Dan Wilkinson with 3 sacks on the day. He definitely was doing great. Harrington ends the day just shy of 200 yards. He had 1 touchdown on the day. It was really a good day. The defense decided to show up, had some really good plays in this one. It was really fun. Anquan Bolden, 221 yards, but the problem was no points for the Cardinals at all. So did not work out for them. As Kevin Jones ends the day with 75 rushing yards, one of his better days this season, as our run game has just not worked out like I wanted to. And then you see Rackers with that missed field goal attempt. That was the closest they got to scoring today, and they missed it by 1 foot. As you see, player of the game today, Santana Moss. Definitely good to see that man in the player of the game spotlight as he ends today with 4 receptions, 75 yards, and a touchdown. So it really was good to see him make the play that he needed to make especially a number of those plays. 312 yards for the Lions total offense, 340 for the Cardinals. So the Cardinals did really good. When it came down to it, they just could not score. McCown's going to end the day with a 36.3 rating, 19 for 45, so 42% on the day, 290 yards, 3 interceptions, while Harrington 1-1, 199 yards, 11 for 20 on the day. As for rushing, Kevin Jones 16 for 75 and a touchdown. Ship ends up getting 15 and 50 yards. Johnson 4 for 28. Celestinger 2 for 4. Harrington had that 1 quarterback rush for 6 yards today, so it was a pretty decent day in the run game. Anquan Bolden 13 receptions, 221 yards on the day. Charles Rogers 5 for 100. He ended up just shy of a touchdown, but Santana Moss got 1 for 75 yards on that one. And then Larry Fitzgerald 4 for 59. Then Alexander, Williams, Ship, and Johnson all with a catch. Alexander 14 yards, Williams 10, Ship with 4, and Johnson with 6 yards on that one. Defensively, a lot of tackles for Boss Bailey today as he got 8 and an assist. As Dan Wilkinson showed up today for certain, 6 tackles, 3 sacks. As Jackson had 6 tackles, Dre Bly had 5 tackles, Wilson had 5, and he also had a sack. 4 tackles for Bird and Macklin, and then Trotter, Hill, and Pace with 3 tackles as well, while Anderson, Thompson, Dansby each with 3. Also, Bryant with a couple of tackles, Cash Goodman, as well as Hall, Lewis, Bright, and McKinnon with a couple of tackles, and then rounding out the rest of them ended up with a few tackles as well. As for sacks, Wilson Pace with the sack for Arizona, while Wilkinson had 3 sacks by himself today. As for the interceptions, Jackson had the 1 interception for Arizona, but Detroit, Goodman, Marion, and Porcher each with an interception today. As for field goals, the only notable was Rackers unable to hit the one that he attempted, so the Cardinals walk away today with a goose egg for certain. Appreciate you guys watching. We finally got this recording in after a bit of a mishap, so I appreciate you watching today if you did. If you like the content, like, subscribe, leave a comment below. And believe me, it's always fun to play these games. But I hope you have a great rest of your day, and may God bless you. Stay tuned for next time. God bless.